Hello, it's Eric Pauly at erply.com. That's my website. You can get all your freelance needs, specifically animation, there. What are we talking about today? Today I am working on a cartoon character. Originally I was going to just start animating. However, I feel like the hands are a bit limited, and because I'm going to be using this character as a blueprint, uh, give or take, of all the other characters that will be animated within this series, I felt it necessary to go back in and change things like the hand gripping, because this one, I feel like the fingers suddenly get really short, and I would like to add a little bit more hand motions. He can point, he can close his fist at least most of the way in 2 or 3 frames. However, I would like this character to be able to do everything and anything really without having to grab the stylus and mess around with it too much while I'm trying to get things animated. That way I can estimate time better and get things moving once it's basically once I call this character rigged and finished. I would like him to be rigged and finished and be able to use him without coming back and redrawing a bunch of stuff when I'm in the animation stage. Yeah, so let's do that intro. It look like that. It be professional and stuff. I don't know why I was talking like that. That's improper, and I am indicating that now. So let's really quick. Before I get too deep into it, let's jump over and let's start some music. Now, I am showing you this right here because this is my own music that I have created, I have performed or whatever. It's my music. Eric Pauly wrote and recorded this music. So if it is flagged, I would like to point out that it is improperly flagged for copyright because the copyright is mine. Muy bueno. I love you too. Yeah. Alright, let's start at the beginning. Let's go over to the tablet. Tablet. Yeah, let's jump over here. Let's mess around with his hand. That's really what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold control and scroll in on the scroll wheel. And I'll just delete that hand right at the gate. The gate. The gate. He has pointy fingers. The other characters are not going to have pointy fingers. Is something to keep in mind for me later. That looks acceptable. The I key is not the K key. A lot of debates have been over this, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just not what it is. Alright, that looks better. Let's see. Let's do some more shapes, right? What? 7. And let's turn on the onion skin. I only want to see one frame. That way I can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better, or more better if you know English very well. Yeah, I'm like an English major. I don't know if I brought that up on the here. Alright, I'm a popular fella right now apparently, and I did not turn off my ringer. Why? Because I might get in touch with one of those clients. And if I get in touch with the client, this video comes to an abrupt end. But I know it's not, because I set a specific ringtone for when my wife calls or texts. So I know that's just how. Alright. closed fist. Let's do like a F6. That'll do fine. Let's complete this line. These lines are pretty thick, but I kind of like that when it comes to my own projects. I like really fat, thick line work. So very similar to the comic book style as best I could describe it. Alright, so now he has a thumb with no fingers. Let's close that up. This will look a little strange, yeah, sure, but oops. The onion skin, I can't tell if I already colored that in. I did not. So let's get the ink. Go next door. Bang, 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 bang. I'm hoping you guys can hear this music well enough, but man, I dig this jam. I haven't played these songs in about 100 forever, and I just haven't even listened to it or checked it out. But man, I want to go back and play some of these songs. I really dig them. Let's do an F5 and an F6. F5, F6, because I want to erase where the arm meets the wrist here at different places. See, one there, and then one more like over here. Okay, and that can change depending on how far the wrist is bending. I hope that makes sense. Because I know it's not really going to bend the other way, so I only really want it to be over here, actually. So this should be the other way around, but whatever. And honestly, this one match right here will actually look the way I would like it to look. It's a very sharp corner, but really his hand is very sharp, so it just looks weird when it's bent here, because there's not really any way to make that look sharp without creating questionable looks when it opens its hand back up. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, let's see how many hand shapes we have currently. The open hand is a little gray. Starts closing the hand, closing more, closing all the way. So now I can close its fist, front and back. The way it's set up, it is a little bit harder to animate. However, it is really easy to find because I know that all of these hands are going to be in my one symbol. So it's one location, one spot. I don't have to go in the library and search around. I could just copy and paste a hand, and I know that hand will be there and it will function properly. Now, how much more do I need for this hand? It already it opens and closes. It comes down to a fist. I'm really debating. I think that's as much as I need for conversating. I'm trying to think. When you're talking, you open your hand. You close your hand. Just when you're talking, you normally talk. Kind of maybe do one of these. But that's weird looking animated. Honestly, I think as much as I need here is actually done already. So I'm going to actually call Bonehead a ready to use character as of now. I'm going gonna just save. Just Control Shift S and save again. Oh, these audio recordings that I have here also are not fully recorded. Like, I think I recorded them with the audio at the same time, so it's not professionally set up or anything. Alright, let's copy this. Copy layer. Let's paste layer. Replace existing items. Yes. Now that one has the new one. This one's the old one. Now let's put these guys inside of a symbol called Scene01. I'm surprised it didn't tell me that I already did that. Scene. Okay, because last time I called it Scene. Okay, let's open this up, make sure there's nothing inside of it, and there's not. Okay, we should edit the original character. So, Scene 1. Let's just close the original character. Save, yes. Let's go all the way down to like a million. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Yes, by the way, if you're listening to this background music, that is in fact me on the microphone. And no, there's no audio manipulation or anything. That's my voice. Yeah. I enjoy making strange, goofy music. And again, like I was saying, it's been a million years since I've done it, and I'm not really sure why. Okay, let's label stuff. That really matters later. Alright, Bonehead. Even knowing this is going to be a very simple animation, basically nothing is going to happen. He's just going to stand there and talk. But this is like a test animation, if you will. Ah, see? The mouth is already animated because I did that earlier. So I'm not even sure if the new hands are going to be in here. Let's go check. Did our new additions end up in here? No, they did not. I could have just opened... I should have just replaced the hand. Bonehead 5. Hand. Control C, copy. Control V. Replace. Yes. Alright, now my hand should be functioning. There it is. I could have put another joint in the fingers, so then there's a little more bend right here, and give them a little more believability in that they are in fact hands, but whatever. So, I thought that when I copied and pasted this symbol, that it would start me fresh. So far what I've done, because I sent this symbol over and replaced the current one, it did not replace the symbols that are inside of this symbol. I know, I'm sorry, there's so much. So what happens right now is that I have copied this audio in already, and then I duplicated it and put it inside of here, which this is the symbol that I replaced, so I need to put it there. Here we go. Paste the audio. Bonehead himself already has the audio, so I pasted the audio in here already, and it remembers that. Fantastic. That's great. Because I did not change anything other than the hand, and I have not animated the hand. The only thing I have changed so far is I have clicked on this mouth on the properties, and so this mouth is a symbol with all of these mouths and shot inside of it. Shard. Sean Connery. And what I did is just hit this lip sync button, and I have told the lip sync auto generator exactly where all of these mouth shapes are, and then I dedicated each one of these to just like this. And then I hit done. And then what it did is it took what I have told it to use these mouths as, and it would generate them just like so. Let's listen. Beep. Hello, my name is Bonehead from the Bonehead Cartoon by Eric Polly. Is that it? Are we done? Oh, right. Send us money. Yes, of course. Of course, that's the purpose here. Was that's it then, right? Faces. I was making faces. Alright, so what do we want him to do? We just want him to maybe sit in a chair and tell us what he's doing. That's basically it. So let's Control S, save. Let's close this. Now it is ready to animate. And let's get it at least started. It's a really short animation, so it shouldn't be too complicated. Okay, if you didn't watch me creating this fella, I specifically have everything rigged to this ball that you cannot see. Ball, I mean circle. It's just a circle that you will never have to see. And the reason that is that instead of everything being rigged to a physical component that is animatable, I have it rigged to that circle, so when I move this, it's moving according to the circle that you cannot see, making him animatable in every direction and in every facet. So everything that you see on him can be animated. So this right here can go down like so, and so on. Now, obviously that's going to look weird because the neck's attached to like nothing. I could give him a little V-neck or something. That would probably be a great improvement. Afterthoughts, you know what I mean? For now, he's wearing like a sleeveless, which I guess is accurate, I guess. I don't know, I can't think of another word. There we go. This one's in the back, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see, is there another one of these that works better? That's too far. Or like that. Just some final adjustments, since he's not really gonna walk or anything. Get your arm out of the way. What are you doing? Messing around. Got work to do. Samuel Jackson. You know, I don't know. It's interesting. It's like moving according to where the symbol actually goes. Alright. So, he's ready to animate, I suppose. Let's go like this. And let's move the arm. This one. All the way in the back. So everything is in front of it. And, yeah. Let's save it really quick. And let's go to the properties. And, let's copy the audio. Copy layer. And let's go into the eyes. Because that's the only thing that is actually inside of a symbol that is, be animated separately from the rest of the eye, the body. Alright. Now we want some animation with the eyelids. Let's just start there. And you know, I honestly, at this point, because everything is basically ready, he's sitting on an invisible stool or whatever. It's quite literally up to me, and when it comes to the order of animation. So if I feel like animating this first, then that's what I animate. Okay, so now let's just go through and let's animate the eyelids. And I'll show you how I do that. So first off, let's blink. Where is this? Okay, so right now he's doing this. We could do one like that. Go to the next frame, which it deselects for me. Thanks, Animate CC. Always know what's best for me. Select here. If I just click it with the mouse, it actually is more efficient. Just take a minute to open the eyes. Let's go to this one. What do we want? This? These are weird. It's like one giant eyelid for whatever reason. Hello. That is wide. Oh, they are filled in with white. Is that accurate? Alright, well, we can go in. Darn it. Here's something I want to fix. This is why we do test animations. I'm going to go in and delete those white bits. Let's open up the Bonehead animation. The character rig and the original bit where the character rig comes from. We want eyelids, and let's go inside the eyelids and select the actual what do they call that? I don't know. The white of the eye. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I'm a doctor. Dr. Eric. They call me by first name. I'm like House. I'm exactly like House. People say that. Hello. Alright, frame picker. My name is Bonehead from the Bonehead. From the Bonehead Cartoon by let's have him a little more worried here. I only did one worried, huh? That's not smart. I should have added a little bit more eyeballs. From the Bonehead Cartoon. And cartoon by let's have him blink again. One there, one here again. Let's just do the same one. And my dog likes to bark. He's making noise upstairs. I can hear him. squinting, I guess. Let's just blink again here in between. In between is what technically is. So he went from squinting. Not quite squinting, but like the, there we go.
Yes. Of course. Of course, that's the...
Maybe he'll blink again right here. I know he's blinking a lot, but you'd be surprised how many times you blink. Very common. Sometimes I accidentally cut myself off and then I realize, oh no, there's like 2 or 3 seconds worth of animation to be done because there's 2 or 3 seconds of audio that I just cut myself off of. Good job, me.
Of course, that's the purpose, yeah. Of course, that's the purpose, yeah. That's it then.
Let's go open eyes. Then this.
That's it then.
Alright. I'm gonna run out of time here in a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna hit some more Animate CC up tomorrow, though. The mid-afternoon. That's how I schedule things out, yo. I've been trying at least. Scheduling is hard. Alright. Let's lose those peoples. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Whoa. So this time, I'm actually going to animate the eyeballs using old school keyframe. And that's because the eyeballs themselves are already masked and I don't need them to be on a frame picker because I would like them to have a unique ability. Basically, I don't want them to be stuck to a certain set of frames.
Hello.
Like right here, we can just move these. go. Staring a little bit more into your soul. We can actually move this a little bit more. Right after he closes his eyes. There we go. That's what we want. Back.
Hello. My name is Bonehead.
Classic tween. That was down there. So there's at least some of these with animation, and then some of these are going to be instant, and that's just kind of to trick your eyes. It's funny how your brain perceives motion.
My name is Bonehead. From the
all animation is an illusion. I'm not going to get into the science, obviously. I'm creating. I'm busy creating Bonehead, alright?
Huh? Why are you angry?
I don't know. Get out of my hair. Now, I might move these around. And if I figure out that they work better in a different spot or with different timing, you know how it works. I'm gonna get all the eyes, pupils in the places that I think that they belong, and then at that point, I will scroll through and readjust.
Is that it?
I noticed I've been starting to speak, and then I lose complete train of thought, and then I start animating, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that sentence I started a little bit ago.
Right.
Stuff. I think stuff sometimes. Compelling. Acapelling. Starting an acapello truck service. We have your truck is ready. Everyone will have to sing in unison. Alright, he's asking, okay, so here. Is that it? So he wants to look off of screen. When that happens. Keyframe on the wrong layer, pal. The walking function only does so much on Animate CC. It's not going to prevent me from creating keyframes or editing this and that, which I don't quite understand. And I want actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I wonder if there's a way to. I wonder if there's a way to go in the preferences and change that. What did he just say? What did you say to me? I'm gonna turn down this music. This hooligans. Loud, ruckus music. I tell you what.
Send us money.
Ah, yes, send us money. That's the important thing that I need to.
Send us money.
frame, and let's add another tween. Get out of here, alarm. What do you know? I'm gonna finish these eyeballs. And then it's lunchtime! That sounds weird with music over it or under it. I don't know. Depends which bridge you're crossing. Anyway.
Send us money. Yes, of course.
Blinks. Okay, perfect. That's the perfect time to... There we go. Yes. Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
And now we can look this way.
Of course, that's the purpose here. Was that? That's it.
Yeah, let's do another classic tween.
So that's it then, right?
And down a little bit.
That's it then,
And that's really it for the eyeballs. Let's Control S to save, Control Shift S, save as. Let's do a number 3. That will prevent me from losing any of my hard work material here. Now, I don't know why I just zoomed out. Let's zoom in and let's see what his eyes are doing. Let's lock everything and let's see how those eyeballs turned out. I was gonna say, man, it took me 40 minutes, but I realized I went back and I edited some stuff and re-imported it, and I did an introduction and all that.
Hello.
Time takes
My name
time.
is Bonehead from the
Oh,
Bonehead
good job.
Cartoon.
Hold on a second. Let's go back to eyes. Single frame? No, it loops. Not looped, but as far as Animate CC is concerned, yes.
Hello. My name is Bonehead from the Bonehead Cartoon by Art Polly. Is that it? Oh, right. Send us money. Yes, of course. Of course, that's the purpose here. That's it.
Yep. Very animated.
Hello. My name is Bonehead from the Bonehead Cartoon by Art Polly. Is that it?
Yeah. Alright. By the way, if you want to know where to find this music, you can't, because I haven't uploaded it anywhere. There's a music video, and I believe I just called myself Erply, like like my website, erply.com, where you can find and hire a freelance animator. So that's a thing. You're gonna have to hound me and talk about it on social media if you ever want that music to be available. Until then, I will use it as background music in these random videos that I plop out. I plop them out good, I tell you what. What? Anyways, it's been Eric Polly at erply.com. Next time, we will finish animating this Bonehead test animation. And I will write down some of the key things that need to be changed about the Bonehead, like his t-shirt. I'm going to write that down right now. Let's put a little V-neck or something, a little something to differentiate his shirted body over his non-shirted body, and then I can actually erase the area that's defining where his neck is, like right here, this area. So I can erase this, make a little section right here, and that way his neck can move. Because currently, if his neck moves, the line where the neck intersects with his body becomes a little muddy, and it actually just moves around, and that looks really strange. Um, Play the intro. That's what's up. Anyways, let's do that next time. For right now, I'm going to write that down, and I will see you on the flip side, which is the other side when you flip it. Rough around the edges. That's how I describe myself. Anyways, before I ramble on way too much, because I think too much has already been achieved, but way too much. Let's cut it. Let's cut it dry. Let's make it snack size. 42 minutes is snack size. Yes, yes it is. You don't want to see what the full version could be. It could be all that your heart desires and more. Anyways, it's been Eric Polly at Herpoli.com. Why am I laughing? It's just...